tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Which makes sense.
That can't be true.
It can, because he's a pro athlete and way stronger.
Because
I'm in love with her.
Hey!
You were.
You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, that's a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we gotta decide who we think did
Oh
it.
yeah, that's why we're here.
Dakota, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously,
but
I'm
soon.
committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
Except
Can we talk about the numbers?
we
Can
should
we talk about those? Is that something
There's
we can
nothing.
talk about?
There's nothing left, Brett. Left.
Let's
your
see what we
argument.
got here. Trash duty hours account dying message. Oh, thank God.
it's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Dying message.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Bullshit.
Mm,
Dying message?
Then let's
Oh,
review all the clues we found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
I think you missed your opportunity.
I think I did too.
If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Can you throw dying message at her? Oh, oh, that's right. You get an opportunity to go back.
It's easy
Sayaka
just to say,
left it
hey,
behind.
decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues.
Dying message!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. I have evidence I've never brought to the table.
Objection.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Hey guys.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Say,
Dying
say what?
message.
Her dining
On
message.
the wall behind her, remember?
She wanted the Cobb salad.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
It's not like it spells Leon when you turn it upside down.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask,
No,
Celeste.
Celeste.
I need
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes, because she had the blood on her finger and she was covering it. Like, there's no question. I can prove it. Left index finger.
Got it.
Yeah.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see.
Yeah.
She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure.
Good
I
job,
think we can all
Taka.
agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? One.
Hey, Chihiro.
No, she was gonna say it.
Computer nerd or whatever.
When?
One.
About numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Oh, come on.
I speak
Oh,
binary.
come on.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
What does
Yeah.
8008 mean?
Oh!
Come on, Brett. You should know this. You're a programmer.
What? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
I08.
Don't these first two, 1 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
A little angry that
Ouch.
Hifumi is the one that came to this conclusion.
What? Hufumi's got a big brain. Leave him alone.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Noel.
Whoa. You
Yeah,
motherfucker
Christmas.
Just said something worth a shit.
Little Johnny says are really getting excited now.
Stop.
Even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Maybe they're a big
Sakura.
Mass Effect fan. I don't know.
Don't you see it?
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. I couldn't possibly
Ah.
flip it upside down.
Da,
Rotate
da,
the image
da.
180 degrees.
Thank you.
Precisely.
Huh?
What?
Rose hate it. I think maybe I see
Oh
something.
my
In
god.
my brain.
now I see.
Oh my
She wrote down
god.
the killer's name.
Huh?
Hifumi.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
I mean,
Well,
Whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. Select someone. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Can I kill this guy?
no.
Can I just
you
choose this
can't.
guy?
We need him.
Hmm.
No.
Die.
Here's my
Man.
answer.
Here's my answer.
Got
The
it.
key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Thank
We got
you.
that
If
like
you turn
2
the
hours
message
ago.
around,
Get a new
it becomes
JPEG.
the
Thank you.
letters Leon.
What does that spell?
Leon.
Lie.
Leon.
Leon.
Oh,
What the hell are
Gasp.
you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No,
uh,
it's not random at all.
yeah. Tell him, girl.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
I don't have a pen and paper.
You don't have to. Just, it's okay.
I thought it was a team building
That sounds
exercise.
like one hell of a stretch to me.
It wasn't.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
But I did.
Yeah.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
I actually don't.
Yeah. Oh. He tried to get rid of his shirt.
Burnt shirt piece. I got it.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But
Yeah.
one piece burned off and got left behind.
Damn.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Ooh, calling him right out.
Me too, dude.
But is
feel bad
one
for
scrap
Leon.
of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Sakura, back up like 5 minutes in the video and you'll find out that his name was written on the wall.
Yeah.
In the blood.
I mean,
Yeah.
Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right.
Correct.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you
Yeah.
finally starting to understand? The answers
Yeah.
to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's also something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
How it was disposed of, right?
Probably. It was either how or where.
Closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
I
They
feel like
threw
how
it
and where
into the
you
room.
think are the same. You know
It,
what I mean?
yeah, they threw it into the room, and then he threw the crystal ball, but that smashed on the floor, and then he threw a lighter, and it burned most of the shirt, but not all of it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Uh-oh.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You have a very large paper clip. Or
We
safety
do.
pin. That's huge.
It's cool.
Where
He's
do you
cool.
get it? I want to buy one.
And
stop
obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
But what if you threw a crystal ball?
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So
Yeah.
the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
No.
Interesting.
Eek. Yeah, you.
There's another way to
Wet.
use the incinerator without being the only one on cleaning duty, and that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
Yes.
Make your
Crystal
argument.
ball.
Burnt shirt piece, incinerator, shattered crystal ball. Okay.
Got it.
The key to the trash room. whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one
yeah.
who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash.
And you'd have to get close to the
No!
That's where you're wrong. You shattered that
Hold on.
argument.
I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
They could flush
Ifumi
it down
is-
a toilet. Also.
Fumi is still triggered.
Oh yeah, he will be until he talks
But
again.
if you can't get past the gate,
That's what I like.
you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Couldn't you, Sakura?
You could.
Possible.
If you use a Kamehameha, Sakura, you too can reach the incinerator button.
What is it?
Yeah.
Some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
It's
Good.
Yasuhiro's.
Actually,
Good
it was supposed to be a
observations,
crystal
Mondo.
ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was divine with it. Throw it, roll it.
He.
Chat, we have 1 minute.
Predicted-
Please help. I don't know the answer. Which one is it?
What do we do? I
like, this one is the one that gets me. I believe in you? That's not an option.
It's not an option. So.
I'm gonna guess. You divine with
Okay.
it.
Go.
The killer used it to divine what time Hifumi would open the gate. And with the gate open, they strolled right in and used the incinerator. Then Hero's the killer?
Sure.
Hell no, I could never divine something like that. Hell, I want to be their apprentice. Looks like I've just embarrassed myself in front of everybody.
How
Killer had to use the
embarrassing.
glass ball in a certain way.
Maybe throw it this time.
It's got a check mark next to it. So that's got to be the right one.
Brett.
Throw it.
We get a whole nother minute to think
The
this
killer
through.
simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
And who could throw 30 meters without missing a beat? The
Perfect
ultimate biker gang leader.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Yeah, that's crazy, huh? You have to be pretty precise, it's like you
Remember
play
what
baseball or
said
something.
before, Hifumi?
Yeah. What'd you say, Hikumi?
He said,
Oh, he was surprised.
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
it was the fairy!
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
They hired help of fairies.
Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
He hired the Keebler elves to come in. They built a ladder of cookies to press the button. They gave me some cookies. Now, if we find the person with cookie crumbs,
We know who
on their
did it!
shirt, then we know who did it.
All you have to do is look at the scene.
I
to know that
hired
the killer
fairies.
never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of
Be a
broken
lawyer,
glass,
please.
The incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
Very messy indeed, what a bad boy!
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
girl.
just hold on.
But
Whoa.
the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Maybe the ultimate pop sensation?
Fiction writer, fan fiction writer.
Yeah.
That's right.
what I
There's
think.
no way. It'd be impossible.
Uh-huh.
Leon,
Absolutely. Impossible? I don't think
Leon,
so.
have some goddamn
Because
pride.
the killer is